Motivate, motivate, yeah. Motivate, motivate, yeah. Motivate, yeah. Motivate, motivate, yeah. 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 Motivate.
DINYL Nation, Dialysis is not your life nation, second chance family. Listen, it's Motivation with Fred. We're excited today. We have an awesome show on today. I'm excited today. I'm kind of break some things down today. Want to say welcome to everyone to Motivation with Fred. Today, I want to kind of calm down a little bit because I want to do something different today and taking a moment. We're going to talk about that today. I want to do this, I guess, every other month or once a quarter to come through and kind of just talk. Really don't have anything just scripted, but I want to share and talk to some things that I've seen in this. I guess I think that needs to be addressed with things that's happening in our lives in the dialysis community and everywhere to be motivated to change lives. For those who don't know, I'm Fred Hill. I'm the founder of Dialysis is Not Your Life, the program. Also the book, workbook, the 5-week reset program. Listen, dialysisisnotyourlife.com. Check us out. Also follow us on all social media. Check us out. I am a former dialysis patient. I was on hemo and peritoneal. I am a kidney transplant patient, and I am an advocate, a strong advocate for dialysis, making a difference, changing the lives of those who are on dialysis, not just the patients, but also the family and those who are around, because dialysis affects everyone. And I just want to tell you, if you're on dialysis, it doesn't mean that your life is over. It's a second chance at life. So I want to encourage you to let you know life ain't over. So it's, what are you doing with the second chance that you have? You have a time to live. Grab that desire, and that's what I'm here for, to change the lives, to change your lives, to encourage you. And that's what Motivation with Fred is all about. It's about getting encouraged, being educated, inspired, empowered, motivated to live your best life right now. Not when you get the kidney transplant, but while you're going through right now. That's what we hear about today. I want to dedicate this show here to Iris Strobel. If you're watching, Iris, so glad that you're out of the hospital. Just wanted to give a shout out to Iris today, and all those of you know her. She's been on dialysis for a little while, and she's doing great. Great things are happening, turning her life around. She's actually in the Dialysis is Not Your Life program. So we're excited, the reset program, and she's doing great. So listen, we're still talking about creating a winning mindset. And today we're going to talk about take a moment. That's what we're going to do. So listen, we're going to go to commercial, come right back, and we're going to jump right into it. Take a moment. We'll be right back. Dialysis is Not Your Life. The book and workbook by international author Fred Hill is available on Amazon.com. The power to redefine your life while on dialysis. Dialysis is a second chance at life. So what are you doing with this chance? I know that dialysis is challenging. I was on dialysis for 3 years, hemo and peritoneal. But you can still live a high quality, fulfilled life while on dialysis. You can get your energy back, your confidence and sex life back. Still go after your dreams and live your life out loud while on dialysis. The book teaches you that dialysis is not the end for you. It is possible to live and enjoy life. The workbook takes you step by step to make it all a reality. This book and workbook are helping and changing the lives of dialysis patients across the globe. So go to Amazon.com, order the book and workbook, and get your life back. Life is waiting on you. Okay, we're back. We're back. Today we're going to talk about take a moment. Listen, this is the last week of February. The last week of February before March gets here. Listen, it's time to take a moment. This is the time when people give up on their New Year's resolutions. They give up on whatever they say, this is what I'm going to do, what I'm not going to do, so I'm going to get this going. And however, because they found out that it is not easy. Found out that understanding when you say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. And I say this all the time. Once you set your mind, I'm going to change my life for better. I'm going after my goals, my dreams, my desires. When you go after those things, understand calamity, trouble, sickness, all kind of whatever, they come your way. But to understand, as I said before, your goals and your dreams they don't care how you feel. Don't care what you're going through. They're saying, I need you to make a decision and come and get me and make this dream, make this thing a reality for your life. And so that's what we're talking about today, of creating a winning mindset, because I want to take a moment, because in this time, people, they give up because they realize, hey, thinking that it was going to happen overnight. No, it's not going to happen overnight. Thinking that it was going to be easier, that there's looking at disappointments, the disappointment. Listen, one scripture in the Bible, it says this. It says, a hope deferred makes the heart sick. Unrelented disappointments, it upsets you. It leaves you heartbroken, basically. And so because you're seeing disappointment, I tried this didn't work, or it didn't meet the expectations that you thought that it would. You thought that you would lose 20 pounds by now, but you only lost 4. And so you feel like, hey, I don't want to do this. It's not working. Are you trying to whatever, set the goal, start the business, lose weight, get your health back, but it's not happening the way that you thought it would? But so listen, take a moment, take a breather. Listen, it is not over. Don't be down on yourself. Don't beat yourself up because it didn't work out like that you thought that it would. Let me ask a question. When you take a breath, this is what it is right now. Take a moment to reflect on January and February. And the first question that I want to ask, like I said, I want to take a moment. How are you? Because we get focused on trying to get the goals, lose the weight, going after aspirations. We're going hard after our dreams. We're going hard. But then when it doesn't happen, listen, how are you? Not the dream. How are you? How are you physically? How are you mentally, emotionally, spiritually? How is your family? How are things going on? How are you? Take this moment and start thinking, how am I doing? How am I doing? How am I doing? Because this is, if I'm depressed, then listen, something got to change. If it's not positive, it's time to say, hey, let's do a self-check right now before March gets here. Because sometimes we want to keep going, but take a check. Is it working? What's going on with you first? What's going on with you mentally? Are you so upset because it's not working? Or if it is working for you, what's going on with you spiritually? Are you, emotionally? Check on you right now. That's what I want to ask the question. How are you? And the thing is, it's amazing because going through life, people don't really, I guess, care how you're doing. They just want. So the thing I'm saying to you, take a moment before March gets here, before you go to this next, check on you. How are you doing? How are you doing? How do you feel in your heart? How's going on mentally? Checking on you right now. I want to say this because this is the reason why I really wanted to do this moment. Take this moment because checking on you. My wife and I, we went to this weekend. We were in a two-day conference, and it was absolutely awesome. So after the conference was over, the lady was going to her car. I mean, everything was over, and we see the ambulances out here, and they everywhere, and so trying to figure out what's going on. So we come outside, and when you come outside, the EMS actually has a woman, pumping the heart. And so one of the paramedics said to me, "Can you help me get the people back? Because the lady is exposed," and saying and we want to be able to work. We don't want any people to see what's going on. And then I heard another one of the people. They were talking on the radio, and they were giving the diagnosis of the woman, and then they gave her, so you could hear them. She was diabetic. She had high blood pressure. She had all these different things that were going on in her life. And then I thought about that. And they were actually working on the woman once they got her on the ambulance, and they took off. But my question that I begin to think is what we look at as a priority, is it really a priority? Because sometimes we can go so hard in life and we're not checking on us. Sometimes I can remember myself working, and in days times working, I would forget to eat because I'm working so hard. You're going, and sometimes you can exercise, trying to lose this weight to a point to where you forget about other things that's going on. And there's something that's called burnout that is for real. Whatever it is that you're doing, and sometimes you can go and go. And so my thing is, how is your health? Are you taking your medications? Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you walking? Or are you so focused on trying to accomplish the goal that you're forgetting about you? That you're forgetting about your mental, that you're forgetting about your emotional, because understand the dream or the desire, the goal that you have is so big to you and so important to you that it becomes bigger than you. It can't be that way. That's why I said, you got to take a moment. And I'm talking, and it may not seem like but I'm talking. You got to get to a place to where you're checking on you. Have you forgot about your spiritual, your walk with God, what's going on with you spiritually? What balances your life? Have you forgot about that because you're so focused or so tuned in on what you're trying to accomplish? And then, looking at these things, I just want to just encourage you to say, hey, take a moment right now to check on you. Go to the doctor. Check on you, whatever that pain is. Make sure you're good, taking your medications, because understand, a good you is a good everybody else around you. So that's the reason why I'm saying take a moment right now and reflect. Is the most important thing? Should it be the most important thing? Because the reality is, it is you. Money is great, but understand, if you're not alive or if you sick, it don't do you no good. When you're looking at things that you can do right now, your eating habits and making sure you do take care of you. That's all I'm saying. So the second thing is ask the question. Once you check on you, then ask yourself, how is it going with your goals, your dreams, your desires? This is the place where you do your check and your actions. What's working for you, and then what's not. Take a moment, step back, step out, and say, hey, is this working? Is it worth it? Is it worth what you're doing right now? Because it's time, talent, and treasure that you're putting to all your hopes and your dreams. But the thing is it balanced? Is it balanced? Because the thing is, when you understand what you're going after, you got to make sure that your life is good, to make sure that things are happening. Understand, are you going 100 miles an hour the wrong way? Are you putting your best efforts in the places where it needs to be in order to get things done? Are you checking behind yourself to making sure what you're doing is stable, that it's going to last? These are the things that you got to begin looking at and understand. No, it's not going to happen overnight, but you got to develop effort plus attitude plus patience equals success. So I'm telling you today, make sure your effort, it has to be consistent. Your attitude has got to be positive, and your patience has got to be understanding. Now, understand, it might not work how you wanted to work the first time. But I want to say this to you, to everyone. If it's not working the way that you want to work, listen, the first thing you do is never change the goal, change the plan. Change the plan, not the goal. See, this is when you do understand the first 2 weeks. How is it going with you personally? Then how is it going with your goals, your dreams, your desires? How is it going? And if it's not going the way that you want it to go, it's not meant for you to quit. It's meant for you to change the plan. Change the plan. How whatever it is that you're doing, change the plan. Regroup. But before you do that, take a moment and celebrate small and big wins. So whatever it is that you're winning, that went good, things that you did accomplish, that's good. So if you drone out the business plan, boom, you might have got turned down at the bank. But however, if you lost, like I said, 2 pounds, celebrate the 2 pounds, because losing weight is not easy. Understand, whatever it is, if the relationship is getting better, good, and not be exactly where you want, but if it's better, if you're trying to quit smoking and you're down to half a pack, understand, celebrate that. Whatever it is, celebrate that. You started going to the gym, you might not be going 5 days, but if you're doing 2, celebrate it. Celebrate it, because it is a win. It is a good thing. So celebrate it. That's why I want to say that to you. So listen, and then now you take that moment to reprioritize, replan, and then go again. But in the meantime, listen, before you go again, you got to breathe. You got to breathe. Listen, take a moment for yourself. Read a book or do something that is totally opposite. That's totally opposite of what you're trying to accomplish, because you got to clear your mind first. You got to get your head together, because you're going in again. It's like the boxing match. So you're going in and you're doing your thing. And I understand the first round, you won the first round. But the second round, it got the best of you. But understand there's a fourth round coming. So there's a minute break that you got to break right here, breathe. They're creating a plan. They're looking and seeing the opponent that is before you. Where are his openings? Where are their weaknesses? He's sitting there and he's regrouping. He's regrouping. He's drinking the water, spitting it back out. You got somebody massaging the shoulders. Go get you a massage. But then when that bell rings, you go in and you give all you got, all your effort, all your attitude. But again, you got to have patience. The patience is you might not knock them out on the first round. It might not even be a knockout altogether. But understand you will win because of you won this. You won more rounds than you lost. That's what I want to tell you. So getting into the place and understand, reprioritize, replan, and then go again. I'm going to say this. Listen, let your effort go harder in your effort to make your goals, your dreams, and your desires a reality. Make sure you give everything that you got, because understand you can make it happen, because it's your dream and nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to make it happen for you. No, you may not have the people to push and encourage you, but I just want to encourage you today. Make sure that you're good. I'm going back over my points again. Make sure that you are good first. Then check on your goals and your dreams and those different things, because it's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be ins and outs. You're going to feel like you want to quit. It's going to not always going to be easy. That tells you that it's worth it. That tells you that it's worth it. So I encourage you today. Today, I just want to just sit here and just tell you, take a moment. Just take a moment. Because one thing I look at now with the lady, life is precious, guys. Life is precious. Life is precious. I don't know if the lady lived or she passed away. I don't know. And she drove states away to be in this place. And when she got here, no family was around. A lot of things went through my mind. Is the right priority the right priority? Are you doing the things that you really need to do? Are you really taking care of you? Are you really focusing and showing the love to the people who are around you? Are you supporting the people that you need to support? I mean, it's so much that's going on when you take a moment. Take a breather today. Step back. Look at what's going on with you. Then check and see what's going on with what you're trying to get done. But understand, take care of you first. You matter. You are greater than what you're trying to do. You got to understand that. You are always greater than what you're trying to do. And if you're not here, you can't get it going. If you're in the hospital because you're trying to go and you're forgetting, you're not taking your medications, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. If you're not focusing on the loved ones, if you're not showing that love, you're not there. Like I said, reprioritize, reset. Look at some things today. And I know today you might not have been pumped up, jumping, because this is a moment. We're taking a moment. We're taking a breather. Next week we're coming back. We're gonna be getting it. We're gonna pump it up. But I just need you to take a moment and think about life. Think about life. This lady was, wow, that blew my mind. That blew my mind. So I'm saying this to you today. Make sure you're good. Check on you today. How are you doing? All right, this is Fred here. You guys have a great week. We're coming back. Oh, I almost forgot. Listen, on Thursday, on your Mark, Reset, Go, we have Edward, why not Drake, will be here at 6:30 Thursday Eastern Standard Time. Listen, it's going to be absolutely awesome. He does great things for children who have kidney disease and children who are on dialysis, which is, to me, wow, just touches my heart. And I can't wait to talk to him. So you'll see more about it, but check him out. We'll be here Thursday, 6:30. So you guys have a great one. We'll see you guys on Thursday. You guys be blessed. Have an awesome day, awesome week. We'll see you on next week. Don't forget, take a moment. Check on you, those around you, those in your house. Check on you. Make sure you're good. Be blessed. Bye-bye.
Motivate, motivate, yeah. Motivate, motivate, yeah. Motivate, yeah.